Hello, heroes. Joe Smith here. Joe Smith has some more information he wants to pass on along to you guys. So here's another episode, Joe Knows. Joe Smith here today is talking about bicycle pedals. Why bicycle pedals? What's so special? Well, maybe you don't realize that, and maybe you may never come across this, but sometimes you might want to switch out pedals with something different. There's maybe on the market, here's standard flat pedals, some plastic, some aluminum ones. There's what's called clipless pedals where you lock your feet into them. And sometimes you might just get a bike for your kid that's in a box and you got to put together yourself. Well, here's the thing with pedals. The right hand side is right hand threaded, which are both of these. The left hand side is left hand threaded. Here's a left hand one. So, as you can see, here's a left hand thread. And you'd be surprised how many Walmart employees try to screw the wrong side in. It just won't work. And they end up getting jammed halfway in somehow or other by beating on it with a hammer. And then it messes up the pedal, messes up the crank arm. But if you look on the pedal, they're usually marked somewhere or other. Right here, there's an R. Right there, there's an R. Might not be able to see it too good on the phone. And then also, here on the pedal spindle shaft, there is an R. You can see it. So that tells you what side it is. Also on here, let's see, right there where Joe Smith's thumbnail is, there's an R right there. And there's also an R here on the end. Might not be able to see it on the phone, but right by Joe Smith's thumbnail, there's an R there stamped into it. But you look around the pedal, you usually find one or two either R's or L's, and that tells you what side they go on. Or if you look at the threads real closely, you can tell as well. And also when you do this, it's best to put like just a little bit of grease on them. That way when you go to take them off in the future, it's easier to get them off. They don't like seize in place, because a lot of times pedal spindles are steel and the crank arms are aluminum. For those of you that don't know, steel and aluminum, when they're in contact for a long time, they corrode and seize up and lock into place. So use some grease or anti-seize or something. And then this here is Park Tools pedal wrench. You can probably use a regular wrench or adjustable wrench, but this is just professional bike shop pedal wrench that the bike shops use to tighten the pedals down. There's two different sizes of pedal nuts, and this has both sizes on it, 9/16 and 15 millimeters. There you go. So now if you were to replace the one on the left hand side, you turn it backwards. You turn it opposite direction as this one. Because the right hand side is right hand threads, left hand is left hand threads. So just remember that anytime you're changing out a bike, or changing out pedals on a bike, don't matter, road bike, BMX, freestyle, mountain bike, they're all the same. The reason why they do that is so when you're like pedaling and riding, it don't come loose on you. It's turning in the same direction as it tightens down, so it just wants to tighten itself down while you're pedaling. That way you don't have to worry about your pedals falling off when you're pedaling real hard down the road. So, right hand side, right hand thread, left hand side, left hand threads. So, don't strip it out by turning them backwards, and if you take them off, make sure you put them back on the right side, or if you swap them out with different pedals, make sure you get them swapped out correctly and back on the right sides, and never try hammer them on, because it won't go. If you try and screw it on and it won't go, try turn it the other direction. If it won't go, grab the other pedal and try that pedal. Chances are you probably just got the wrong pedal, or you're trying to turn it the wrong direction. So right side, right hand thread, left side, left hand threads. So there you go. Quick little tip from Joe Smith. Hope it helps you out sometime in the future. Thanks for watching. Joe Smith signing out.